Hello everyone, my name is Yang. Next, I will talk about what I have learned in this course and the changes I have made in these 10 weeks. In the organizational memo assignment, I did not receive a good feedback and my score was low because I did not correctly link the Sustainable Development Goals, which is SDGs, as you know, and inclusion to diversity and equality in work policy and practice. However, through my reflection on the assignment and a review of relevant course content, I have made significant progress in my understanding of the SDGs and inclusion and the application of these key concepts in work practice. I think I'm a person with a growth mindset, so I always believe that people grow far more from failures and setbacks than from praise. Because failures provide a clear understanding of their shortcomings and rooms or space for further improvement and development. When I enter the workplace in the future, I will encounter issues related to equality and diversity, and I will need to strive for the equal treatment of all groups in my work practices. This will lead to sustainability for all, as we all live in a large interconnected system that affects each other. And based on my reflection on the feedback from the case studies of Coca-Cola, my biggest takeaway from this is that no matter how compelling or plausible an argument I make, I need to have enough evidence and information to support my idea so that it seems relatively reliable and convincing. More importantly, the evidence will make my ideas viable and practical in real life. There are many scenarios in life where I am faced with many decisions, and there are many very difficult issues that make it difficult for me to make decisions that are good for everyone. But I will always choose the most ethical and sustainable approach possible. But this decision will depend on the circumstances rather than on the general principles set by the society and people's mindset. I believe that this is the only way to be a truly ethical and responsible citizen. The seven-step ethical framework and the SDGs have been the biggest takeaways for me during the past 10 weeks of study and have been responsible for much of change in my behavior and thinking. I believe that a seven-step ethical framework can guide me rationally and critically to make sound ethical decisions. Whereas in the past, I might have evaluated and reacted to things based on my own perceived facts and ethical opinions without validation and reflection upon them. Now I have learned how to think critically and analyze issues from a broader stakeholder and ethical perspectives. SDGs have been an important reference for me when dealing with ethical-related issues, and it has also changed my perspective on the small, insignificant things in my life. I used to think that my action would not have an impact on the larger environment and system, but now I'm acutely aware that only if each of us creates awareness of SDGs related issues and lives all of these norms and goals with practical actions, humanity's sustainable prosperity and development can be guaranteed.